Little black book, you know what time it is. 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 Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. Talking to you guys about dark arts. We're dealing with Brittany Renner. I still wanted to break this down from a dark arts perspective. What she is doing, oh man, it's clever, it's ingenious, it's evil, it's toxic, it's bad, but it's seductive. And I wanted to talk about, break it down, some of the behaviors that she's implementing and how some of the men are probably going to end up falling once again for Brittany Renner, even though she has warned you. Okay, and so we're gonna break some stuff down. So guys, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, like it, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is. You got the minerals. All right, cool. Listen, don't forget as well, stay hydrated. Why? Because the streets out there are hot. Okay, cool. Like I said, we're talking about dark arts. If you don't know what dark arts are, this is, like I said, we'll put it here, is tactics used in dating to get what you want via the usage of manipulation, okay? The tactics used in dating via manipulation to get a result that you particularly want, okay? Now, what's really interesting about Brittany Renner, okay? I spoke about this in the other video, but I want to break it down here for you as well, okay? This is a message that is clear for certain type of males, okay? What she is doing is speaking to the male ego, okay? The one that's prideful, okay? Because there are many men out there that want to tame something they feel can't be tamed by other men. Men get a thrill and a kick out of trying to tame things other men couldn't tame. And in this instance, it's not tame as in to lock her down, but it is to get and extract sex from Brittany Renner without getting caught in the Venus flytrap. This woman is really the modern day poison ivy. You get in there, you're gonna get burned. Okay, now I said about this video being very purposeful. I think she's very clever. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She understands marketing, she understands advertising, and she understands how to market herself sexually to men in this market. Now, men may be complaining, but this is part of the game. Okay, I said this in another video. I said, number one, the dress code is very important. Okay, talking about baby daddy season, and then you're dressed half naked. Now, I'm not saying it in a bad way, because this is the skies look very blue out there. It looks like a hot day. Okay, girl probably, like, you know, who knows how hot it is. She's in some short hot pants or whatever, and a top, right? But she's taking the video specifically to address this issue. This is its own message. When I dress and I have my arms out and I know I can see my bicep here, you can see my bicep here, I know exactly what I'm doing. When I've chosen these glasses, I wanted to look a certain way. I still wanted to look professional, look smart and intelligent. When I put on the hat, I knew exactly what it was. My hair's not combed. I'm not trying to comb it right now, but it gives me an aesthetic look. When she sits the way she does, and you know, look, if I always say about body position is so important. If I was faced this way to the camera, or if I was doing this when I was talking, you'd get an image and an impression of who I am. So when I come to the camera and I sit this closely, you get an impression of who I am. When you sit the way she has, her leg has come across the screen. Her leg is actually in your eyesight. It's directly in your eye line. In fact, you have to see the leg before you see the body. It is a calling card, okay, in a seductive manner. Okay, now the camera is almost placed between her legs. This is also important because remember, sex sells. Sex precedes the seduction. The sexual energy is part of that seduction and that dance to draw and allure men in. Just like the sirens and the mermaids upon the shores that would sing their song, and fishers of men who were smart, or at least smart enough not to try and go after this siren in the middle of the seas, will be drawn to these sounds. Okay, the same thing happens here. She's not singing, she's just body positioned. Okay, the skin on the show is on purpose. It is to draw you and to excite you. This is straight dark arts. Okay, all right. So you have to also understand as well, something that Brittany Renner I've noticed about her is she's very confident in her truth, even if it's ugly. And that in itself is dangerous, right? And I don't know if you ever heard, I call it the double bluff, okay? Where you use so much truth, you self-deprecate yourself, that the person now becomes enamored with you, right? Here it is. Beautiful girl tells you, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm toxic, I'm bad for your health, and I ain't going to lie to you, I probably can't stay faithful to you, and I'm probably going to have your children, right? She elicits, I'm not saying she did it physically, but those messages come out, right? What does a man do? He sees a challenge. He doesn't see the problem, he sees a challenge. Oh, why? Because the pride has been what? Has been touched. And it's not all men. There's a certain type of man that likes the challenge. Old girl said baby daddy season. So what's the first thing he's going to think? I can avoid that, right? She's talking about, obviously, later on, I'll put a little clip, you can hear it, where she says,
"Oh, this ghetto. It's so fucking ghetto." In conclusion, stepdaddy season. Big aura.
Big aura.
Big lumber.
Big lumber.
Big follow through need only apply.
Big follow through only need apply. Sexual references, okay, or elicitations, okay, are being made. The type of male, okay, is going to hear that, sees the energy, but he's actually being drawn in by the siren song. He doesn't realize this. He's being drawn in by the siren song. Okay? All right? And he may think, I can outsmart the siren, as PJ Washington thought, and got caught up. That's the dark arts. She is eliciting and calling upon the challenge. Men, big aura, big lumber, big follow through, need only apply. And she put the need only apply. This girl is saucy. She knows exactly what she's doing. It's almost like the Yorkie. If you guys, there's a chocolate bar in UK. I don't know if you guys have it in America. It's done by Nestle. It's called Yorkie bar. Yeah, the Yorkie bar. The advert specifically says no girls allowed. So what will girls do? Go and try and eat a chocolate bar. Why? Because the rebel in us tries to do things that people tell us not, we can't do. Why can't I eat that chocolate bar? Why is it only for boys? Well, the same thing she's eliciting here. She's saying you need only apply if you have big aura, big lumber, and you have big follow through. If that don't apply, what is that going to do? There's men who are going to be like, nah, man's got big aura in that. You get me? I got a big follow through. I'm about this life. What happens? You fall into the Venus flytrap. You fall into the Venus flytrap. She sold you with truth. She didn't lie. She hasn't told no lies. It is baby daddy season, and she gonna be out here in them streets, and you gonna be caught up again. Why? Because the siren song plays in your ear. It's for select type of men who are drawn by egotistical challenges. They will go there. And men who feel they can save her will be drawn in. As for me, like I said, Brittany Renner, I can't hate on the game. Man, them, get wise. She told you what the truth was. Don't pretend as if you didn't know. This is the dark arts. This is the dark truth. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked and stay loaded. Little black, you know what time.